Hey guys, so this is kind of a little bit of a rant, I want to say. So very recently, Bow Wow, aka Shad Moss, tweeted that, he really doesn't understand, the black struggle necessarily because he considers himself biracial. There were some tweets, whatever. I'll put a link in the description box, right? And so there's all this outrage about this, right? It's on all the black blogs. I think Huffington Post, Black Voices, like everyone's kind of weighed in on this and people are just straight up outraged. And I'll just say this, I'm not outraged. I'm a black woman. I'm proudly black. But I'm not outraged at Bow Wow. I'm not upset at Bow Wow. A few years back, I posted a video here about Raven-Symoné making similar assertions about not knowing what she is and not really wanting to claim being African American and black and whatever. It just was whatever. And I had very strong opinions then about, well, listen, Raven, you're black. Like, what are you talking about? But today, I'm feeling a little bit annoyed about the way that we are. I'll just say this. I'm tired of we black people policing other people's blackness. I think being black is amazing. I wouldn't trade it for anything of the world. Would I trade the way that we're treated? Yeah. But do I think we're beautiful and great, amazing, talented people? Absolutely. Do I take particular offense to people that want to distance themselves from us? No, I don't think. I think I'm so proud of being black. I'm so proud of blackness that I don't feel as though, I have to take a particular offense to somebody who doesn't want to be a part of this tribe. Are we black people so downtrodden that we are begging like scraps, like, oh, you bet, we own you, we have you, you're ours, you're part of us. If they don't want to be in this club, if they're not with us, let them go. Let them go. Be gone. Bye. Bye. Come on. This is Bow Wow. A$AP Rocky. I don't even know his songs. Apparently he's a musician of some sort, singer, whatever. He also tweeted recently about not wanting to be associated with the Black Lives Matter movement. That's not his business. He's about as someone told me, he's about his lean, which I didn't know. Don't laugh at me. I didn't know what that meant. I know, they sip codeine, scissor, whatever. I didn't know what lean was, okay? Judge me. But my husband told me, and also one of my colleagues told me, so whatever. I now know what it is. Anyway, he also was another one who was like, oh, I'm about my lean and music and I'm sex, drugs, rock and roll. That's who I am. Like, goodbye. Good for you. I'm so tired. First of all, race in this country is ridiculous. It has nothing to do with what you are actually or what your DNA says you are. It's 100% about what you appear to be. And so race is just so ridiculously arbitrary. It's absurd, right? But then there are people like Amber Rose, right? She also she's come under fire about her blackness in the last year. She did an interview on the Breakfast Club where she's like, I'm not black, I was raised by my Italian mother. I grew up on, Italian food, and she listens to what she, I guess, considers white people music. Okay, apparently black people don't listen to alternative music. Whatever, that was what she reads, that's what she felt, okay? And then she posted on Twitter or Instagram a picture of herself saying, I'm Italian, I'm black, and I'm Portuguese, because she is Cape Verdean, which clearly she doesn't have an associate, she doesn't really understand that culture of those people, because they consider themselves black. They were colonized by the Portuguese, and so unfortunately, like many of us from the diaspora, we have different cultures within us because we were colonized or raped or whatever by our oppressors, okay? So it's interesting that she would consider herself part Portuguese, even though she is, but you don't claim people who didn't do right by you, right? You know what I mean? But whatever. So I'm not policing. That's what she wrote, and then they came for her. Cape Verdeans came for her. Everyone came for her in the comments. And my feeling is this. Amber Rose, to me, I don't feel like we are of the same race. I don't, she physically I don't know what she looked like before. Granted, she's got, she's very well endowed in certain areas in her body. I don't know if that's natural or not. Again, I don't feel strongly about having to claim her. And I don't know that her experiences in life have been akin to mine. I know I've been called a nigger, I've been called a monkey, I've been fired from a job for being black. I don't know what Amber's experienced in her life. I think race, being black, is more than just it's what you look like, for sure, but it's also your experience in the world. And frankly, if Amber, who to me physically does not look black, I guess, I don't even know, I don't even like saying these things, really, because who am I to tell her what she is? But I just feel like we can't police other people's blackness. If folks don't want to claim black, let them go. Let them go. There are so many of us. What do we need them for? You know what I mean? Like, what do we care? Bow Wow sounds dumb. He sounds dumb because he's not. These people, also, not for nothing, these people are entertainers. They're not, I don't know that they read books. I don't know that they know history. You know what I mean? I don't know what they know. But what I do know is their music and whatever. So, and Bow Wow. So, with that being said, I just feel really strongly about us kind of taking a step back. And I don't want this stuff to be news anymore. I don't care if ASAP, whoever he is, says he doesn't want to be involved. Bye. Don't be involved. Bow Wow wants nothing to do with considering himself black, although he makes black music and he's physically black. I mean, appearance-wise, you're black. If he himself doesn't feel that and doesn't believe it, bye. Like, that really needs to be, we need to be so proud of ourselves that we take no offense, because not for nothing, being black here in America is not the greatest thing to be. I mean, we get killed, right? So I can understand why someone would want to distance themselves and would want to other themselves. Do I personally feel annoyed sometimes, especially when the person actually physically appears to be black? Yeah. But then I also see it happening to people who are biracial. I have nieces who are biracial, Italian and Haitian. I have family, I have people who, I also have first cousins who are Mexican and Haitian. Like, we have a multicultural family. And so I just really think it's wrong of us to tell people what they have to claim. And I think we do that a lot as black people. We tell people, listen, if you're biracial, that makes you black. I don't care what you say, you black. And I'm like, if the person physically, the reality is in this country, you are what you look like. So if the person doesn't have the physical characteristics of what would be, perceived as black, we can't tell them they're black. There are people who are indeed racially ambiguous. I would say Mariah Carey is racially ambiguous. So I feel like we need to really be smart about how we're telling people they're black, how they're not black, whatever. Stop policing people's blackness. If they don't want to be black, let them go. Stop telling biracial people that they are black if they are biracial, because you know what? You are what you look like. You are what your experience is. And that's really what the bottom line is. Because people have a right to claim what they claim. For instance, I'm always quick to identify myself as Haitian American. I am Haitian American. My last name is Jean-Francois. I didn't take my husband's last name. I'm Haitian American. No one's going to take that away from me. You can call me African American if you want to, but I'm like, wait a minute, there was a stop. There was a stop, and we are a proud people. There's an island, Hispaniola, that's where we're from, right? So that's my feeling about it. So I don't know. I guess this video is a little bit all over the place, and that I don't know. I guess this video might be a little bit all over the place, but I guess ultimately I just want to say that I'd really like us to stop policing other people's blackness, be proud of ourselves, and there's so many of us who are black and proud that when one or two people want to dissent and say there's something else, let them go. What do we care? Seriously. Bow Wow, ASAP Rocky, Amber Rose,